I've come to the conclusion that I think PlayStation caters more towards casual gamers, and I think that's just become their bread and butter. Because, like, when I think of PlayStation, I've started to think of them like Drake and how he releases albums all the time. They break records, and everyone's like, that means that he's good. And it's like, I just think that means that he's popular. Does that make sense? This idea stemmed from how different it felt to hear Xbox's announcements over PlayStation's, because, like, when I was watching Xbox's announcements, I kept seeing games that I was like, I'd be like, oh my god, I'm so excited for that. I can't believe they're announcing that. But, like, at the same time, I'm like one of the only people in the world that give a shit about that. And on the other side of the coin, Sony's like, you guys like God of War? We're giving you the 8.5 installment. Let's go. Look at the Xbox games. I feel like they announced so many more games with so much more variety that are like genuinely all going to be on par with some of the greatest games of the year. But at the same time, like, I feel like so few people give a shit about that in comparison to, like, the average PlayStation exclusive. Also, PlayStation people love rationalizing spending $70 on games that are basically free on the Game Pass. I know, the Game Pass is $20 a month, but when you have 3 different $70 games in a month time, all releasing on day one, I don't think of it really as, I pretty much think of those as free. You give me 3 $70 games the first day they release for $20. What the copium is that? People look at that and genuinely be like, I'd rather pay $70 and own it. So you can play it once and never touch it again? Okay, dude, do you? Games like Persona 6, Persona 4 Remake, Fable, fucking State of Decay 3, which again, one of the only games I'm excited for. Crazy Taxi, Spyro, bro. Gears of War is coming back to Xbox. I know some people hate that game, some people don't, but like they're getting all... And there was a plethora of new games announced on top of that. And somehow people will look at this shit and go, well, but they don't got exclusives. I just can't help you at this point. Also, I recently saw someone say this is like 95 of the PlayStation announcements at every showcase, and like I can't stop seeing this because it's just fucking true.